What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Maaly Maal with MaalyMaalReactions. Today we're back with Jay, finally, again, for this is like a dozen times since we said this.
Yeah.
Back with Dark Season 3, Episode 2, The Survivors. I know it's been a minute. Again, guys, we said in our last video, I got promoted. It's been taking up a lot of our time. We have less family stuff. It's just been work that's been taking up a lot of my time. We will finish everything.
We're trying to get back on schedule.
We're trying to. I think it's starting to ease out where we might be able to.
It's getting a little bit better. But you guys have to realize when we were posting all the time, he was not working as much and I was not homeschooling either.
Yes. So it's a combination of both of which is ruining the schedule.
The schedule we had.
But we are trying to work our way. We're trying to get back on weekends of doing at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 reaction videos so you guys have content to watch. We are back here with Dark, and how many episodes was this season?
I think 8.
So we don't have many episodes
Not many
left.
Episodes. When we're done with this, we'll switch it with Expanse.
Yes, so we will be watching Expanse pretty soon. That's another, from what I see, maybe a long, somewhat
I don't know.
long.
I think it's like 2
How many
episodes?
How many seasons is Expanse? I'll look it up later.
Not sure.
But we will. The Expanse will be taking the place of Dark once this is finished. I know a lot of you guys, like Jay said, recommended it. Well,
yes.
Months ago, you guys recommended
like
the
when we
Expanse.
first started.
Yeah.
We were talking about what, like January? No, like February.
Yeah, February. Yeah, you know what? It's actually almost coming to a year since
almost
we
a year.
Yeah, it's a few months
videos.
away before we be 1 year into doing this. So again, thank you for all the fans for watching us and helping us and helping the channel grow and being patient. Yes, being very patient.
And we're close to 1K in our 1K giveaway.
Yes. So if you guys are interested in the 1K giveaway, please comment 1K giveaway in the comments. And I promise you, whoever is the winner and what we pick will get the prize. We will give out the information of what it is and what you will be getting. Just be wary from this video until we hit 1K. From every video we do, no matter if it's this show, Dark, or any reaction show, just say 1K giveaway in the comments, and you will be entered. How many times you do it? Only 1 entry per video. We appreciate everything you guys have done.
Pick 2 winners.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do 2 winners. We'll do 2 winners of maybe the same prize, or maybe 2 different prizes. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet because I think the bulk of our subscribers are Dark fans. So I think I wanted to be a Dark related prize, but then I know there's people who
watch Mando or
like Battlestar
which is our longest running reaction show.
Watch Dark, so I don't know. Yeah. Maybe we'll put a poll or a vote because once we're at 1K, we could do the polls.
Yes.
So maybe we'll do a poll and see what most of you guys would want as a prize, like what theme of a prize.
Yes, we might pick our theme, but again, our yearly anniversary is coming up in a few months, so hopefully we can hit 1K by then. So help us out reaching us to that milestone. But let's get back into the show. Last episode is kind of reintroducing us to some of the characters.
Deja vu. Everything's mixed around.
So we seen what's her name? Oh, I forgot. It's been so long since I forgot the names. What's her name? Was in the future, but she was dead in our time. Or Martha. That's her name.
So we see Martha. We saw
alternate universe.
Okay, alternate universe Martha. We saw alternate universe Grandma Martha.
Yes.
We saw pregnant ass Hannah.
Yes.
It was with Katharina. Left her for Hannah. Got her pregnant and fucking Elizabeth's mom. I forget her name too now.
Man.
Charlotte.
Yes. Which was even crazier than what we already know.
Someone pointed out, because I didn't realize, and I think he's the guy who keeps complaining that we talk too much. But, he was saying that Martha's boyfriend was Eric's brother. But they never showed Eric had a brother in the original universe. Yeah. So Martha's dating Eric's brother. Bartosz is a nerd.
Yep.
Martha's brother, I forget his name. Not Mikkel, the older one.
Magnus.
Magnus is like emo-ish,
very emo,
that
black
type of
hair.
Stuff. He's tatted up and everything, but he's still with his girl. I forget her name.
Elizabeth's sister.
Elizabeth's oldest sister, but Elizabeth can talk, and his sister. Oh, Francisca.
Elizabeth can talk and is reversed, right?
Yeah, Francisca is mute.
Mm-hmm. It was so weird to hear
the
Elizabeth
dude who
talk.
was missing an eye is now missing an arm. Like, there's just so much shit going on.
Like
it's completely
it's like
different.
The same, but just slightly different.
Differences.
It's like again, just a slight difference. Just slight difference, but pretty much technically.
So this is called The Survivors. What do you think it's going to be about?
I think this is the aftermath. Do you think it's going to be
in the same universe we were just in, or do you think it's going to go
back
to
the last episode?
Yeah, or do you think it's going to go back to the original universe?
Because both universes, I guess, experienced the explosion.
Yeah, but they weren't even at that point. I feel like they're going to go back to the original universe.
I think so
where,
too.
Like Elizabeth and younger Noah and all them were inside of the
big
bunker
bubble
and see what happens.
Yes,
like
I feel like
them coming out of the bunker.
Because remember, we've seen the future with Elizabeth growing up, older Elizabeth, and at the aftermath of everything. So I feel like this is going to play on that survivors.
Because those will be the only survivors. Who
left.
Were in the bunker.
The bunker, and it was just them.
Yeah,
but you know what's weird? Because how did everybody else survive? Well, I guess
no one else survived.
It wasn't that big of an explosion. It was just like in the bubble, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
So I guess other people from outside the bubble could have come in at some point and did whatever.
But they all got damaged with the radiation either way.
Yes. So I'm ready to get into this. You are?
Yep.
Let's get into this. Let's go. We agree, like she's the traveler in her universe, right?
Yeah. But why is she having those dreams?
Oh. What year is this?
That I don't know.
It was very old school.
Unless she traveled back. I think she did travel back.
Yeah, look at the outfit. Yeah.
To the clockmaker's time.
Ooh, look at the Teslas.
Look at everyone around.
So, is this the beginning of the group of people that I was saying before when they were younger, in that back in the time, like I was saying, before 19, what was it?
But they don't belong there.
No, they don't belong
there. At that age, they don't belong there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They grow older, so they were before the time everything happened. So earlier, maybe.
Oh, so these are our regular cast.
Not the Martha you know.
Ich bin nicht Martha. Ich höre Martha. Ich habe versprochen, das alles wieder gut zu machen.
Sound like Jonas.
Yep.
Dass ihr nicht sterbt in meiner Welt und ich nicht sterbe in eurer.
Wow.
That's a reversal.
I don't think they'll ever be able to pull this off.
That is a very pretty shot. That looks beautiful.
All their scenery shots are beautiful.
That's one. Yeah, you're right. That's one thing they show.
I wonder where they're all recorded at. 1987.
Hot damn. That pattern though.
Yes.
This motherfucker. Wait a minute. Why she look so older? She should be young at this point. Oh, she did go.
Oh yeah, she traveled back.
I forgot about that. It's like she's a traveler now, almost in a sense.
I wonder where they went, because no one took Mikkel. The last we saw Mikkel...
Did we miss something?
No, the last we saw Mikkel was when Ulrich was trying to take him, remember? And then he went back with Ines. Oh. She said that like so sarcastically though.
It looked like she drunk, honestly. She drunk.
You were out fucking someone else. Out fucking Regina's mom, I forget her name. Claudia. Told everybody at the funeral party. Whew. You know what you did. I can't believe she stayed with him even after that, because remember when he was older and she was older, they were still together. Yeah. I'd have been left his ass. Are you crazy?
What's that, clippings? Yep. Oh, I forgot. They couldn't find her for a little bit.
But she was traveling?
Yeah.
That's a foul way to confront him about that, though. In front of everyone like that. Everyone's already awkward because your kid died. Now you're going to make it worse.
Yep. I'm about to say there's got to be a future.
It's the old police station.
Yep. The exact same day, right? But years later, well, decades later.
Something's running in there. A radio.
A global catastrophe? Oh.
Yeah, the world fucked up, but there's survivors out there.
Wow.
Airplane crashes. Damn.
Damn, so that one little thing fucked up the whole goddamn planet.
It was so huge.
I mean, it wasn't that big.
That shit's changing weather and everything.
Looked like almost like it shifted the axis of the planet, maybe. Because usually if you shift the axis, things happen.
Oh.
Who was that? No, that's her daughter.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She took her to the cave. Not the caves.
Damn, that must be sad that bunkers. You're technically about the same age at this point.
Elizabeth, why was she there?
My home girl.
But why would she be there?
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, her dad took her there. I guess they're checking if anyone's alive after everything. They got out of the bunker.
I wonder where the prostitute is, though. Probably didn't survive.
She wasn't saved. She wasn't in there.
Radiation.
Yep.
Somebody clicking. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Jonas?
Who this? Who you with?
I knew you were going to do that. Damn, the military's everywhere.
They're just going to let them walk through? I guess they know who they are?
Yeah, probably.
That's how the wall was created.
Not that it matters since people still get in there.
I'm so curious to see her turning point.
You can't see they got a mask on. Not your Jonas. Jonas, sorry. No, it is their Jonas.
Their Jonas?
Yeah.
Not her Jonas.
Yeah, she doesn't have one.
Sorry for the ambulance guys going by.
See, we talked about this at the end of last season. I said that was the first time Jonas ever went to her world, and he said no, it wasn't. And this is middle-aged Jonas saying I never went there, so that was the first time he went to that world.
Who the fuck?
Is that the actual clockmaker?
That sounds like fucking Adam.
No, it doesn't. I ain't never seen him.
That sounds like him to me.
That. No, see?
Oh, that's what's his name? The actor. I forgot his name.
They all got quiet though. So who is he of importance?
The bushy eyebrows.
It's like every old person.
Looking like
their eyebrows
looking
grow
like Ebenezer that. Scrooge.
Yes. He's blind.
That'd be long.
I wonder who that is.
Beautiful scenery. I will always applaud the scenery of the show. It's amazing. Does she ever run into herself? Oh, there you go. It's gotta be weird. Yourself. This is just what I was about to say.
Yeah, herself.
Teenage love. I wonder if she ever remember this happened. Oh, she does. See? This is what I was saying. See? This is what I was saying long ago. She remembered that happening. But other people don't remember things happening when this happened. It's
but
like,
it comes back to them slower.
But she remembered that. She literally said it. Nobody else is saying it. They're just like, But,
no, they just, some people end up saying later they remember.
She didn't remember anything.
She goes.
She don't know who the hell Mikkel is. Because in this time frame, it's Michael.
She just brought him up, saying that the guy from the Ku Klux tried to drag him to a cave, so she knows who she's talking about.
Yeah, you're right.
She's like, bitch,
get off my son.
Don't
bitch.
Try to fuck my son, and don't fuck my man. Try to scare her.
Ooh, he's gonna be so old. Ooh, I cannot wait to see that interaction between them. Because obviously he's gonna remember her, right? But he's gonna be much older, physically.
I'll be blaming everything on his ass.
Oh, who was that? Oh, that's what you call it. That's Regina.
She's probably depressed because her mom is missing.
The person I feel sorry for the most.
Is he with the police or the press?
She like, the fuck you mean? She does look like a young ass fucking Regina. They got the same type of nose, like the older version of her. I swear to God, this show really does cast very well. I'm officially say this: they have the best casting.
Yeah, they do.
In any kind of media, period. No matter if it's TV, movies, whatever. They pick the right people to play certain characters. Ooh. Is that the...
That's the liquid to time travel with.
Did it look clear to you, or it was just me? The dark matter, right?
It's the tapes Jonas had found.
Uh-huh. That shit crackling like Rice Krispies.
You gonna find Martha's dead body sitting there.
That's gotta be Hannah. Oh, this motherfucker.
No one.
No, yeah.
Ich suche Nahrung. Du?
It's funny how so many languages still say mama. So the universal, isn't it?
But it's weird. Weren't they in the bunker together? Like they already met. So why?
The
are they
younger
acting...
version, slightly, wasn't it? Well, I
think it was the same.
Yeah, it was. But they know each other. That's why she trusts him, probably.
Ich hab dir gesagt, wir wollen nichts mit dir zu tun haben.
Oh, okay, yeah, they do know him.
Well, we know they're gonna hook up, so.
Du willst sie beschützen. Ich weiß. Das will ich auch. Und das werde ich, wenn du getötet wurdest.
By who?
That's a weird wording. And I will after you were killed.
Look at this motherfucker looking crazy.
Yes.
They gotta be like 1800s.
Der Apparat ist leer.
Oh, they don't have any more capsules.
That's why they never came back to the future.
How'd they get so far back, though?
Der Blinde. Weiß wer ihr seid? Woher ihr kommt?
Why is he uncomfortable about it?
Ich muss dir was zeigen.
Who is that?
Als ich euch gefunden habe, war das ein Zeichen. Was auch immer diese Frau für dich bedeutet, ist nicht, was wir erschaffen werden. Das Paradies.
That's who influenced him to become Adam.
Yes.
Bevor überhaupt entsteht.
But who is that?
Perfekte Welt.
It almost seems like he's the hands behind everything.
Yeah, he's who influenced Jonas to later
Oh,
become Adam.
there you go.
Yep.
Theaters ist.
I'd have killed that old man already. As soon as he brought that shit up, slice your head
you've
off.
heard it many times. You've
Yeah, I'll
seen
be
it
like,
many times.
You're dead. Get out of here.
Ob ich Ihnen helfen kann?
That's your mom.
Ich möchte jemanden besuchen. Er ist seit 34 Jahren hier. Kenn ich sie irgendwoher?
Young Katharina looks just like her mom.
She does.
Like to a T, looks just
Yep.
like her mom.
I want to see this interaction.
Sie sind eine von denen. Von den Frauen, die sich irren oder Inhaftierten suchen, weil sie draußen keinen besseren abbekommen.
Oh, yo, that's fucked up. Damn.
Der Schutzheilige der Reisenden.
Is that the necklace that Jonas finds later? The same one?
Oh, I hope they please go through with this. Do not leave me on a cliffhanger.
Oh. He's so old now.
Yes. He's like a good 20, 30 years older than her right now. He's gonna like have a heart attack. Say his name.
Just sit down. He's stunned. Oh. He doesn't know how to act.
You wouldn't be able to. In a way, it's kind of sad, honestly.
He acted more alive when freaking Hannah was there.
Yep.
He's probably just so...
But Hannah's still
worn
there,
out.
right? What did she find? Is that her office?
Claudia's office, yeah.
Ooh.
That's the three guys.
Yep.
Entschuldigung, was machen wir hier?
How does he know to be there?
Oh, behind you. She's not gonna make it.
Ich rufe den Wachdienst.
Bitch, how you gonna go? It's like they all share the same brain.
They all cross their arms at the same time. Well,
Yeah,
not
well,
really.
they did last time.
Wow. Choke wire.
Same as last time. And she's pregnant.
That's a double kill.
That's sad.
Very.
Irgendwann musst du dich entscheiden. Für uns oder gegen uns.
Well, Claudia's missing, so he's gonna pick you.
Ich hab Regina gesehen. Groß geworden.
Did he father Regina?
Hab mich all die Jahre gefragt.
I wondered because their nose, him and Regina's nose is kind of the same.
Und er hat nie gesagt, wer der Vater ist.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, you did, you dirty fucker.
Du hast recht. Ich muss mich entscheiden.
So that's Ulrich's half sister. No, that shit makes Bartaz and Martha and them cousins or some shit.
Fact.
Some shit around them.
Told you
lanes.
before, everything's tied in somehow. She's looking crazy. Who is this? Is this... Who the fuck is
That's
that?
Ulrich's dad.
No.
I don't know. He had the beard like him.
Is that
That's
Elizabeth's
Ulrich's dad. Told you.
Oh, it is.
That's your daddy.
Was machst du hier?
Came to see his daughter.
So leid, aber es muss passieren.
You gonna try to kill her?
No, bro.
Sie hat gesagt, dass es der einzige Weg ist, dich zu
Claudia sent you to kill your own kid?
I don't believe it.
Who else is she? Claudia had to have told him to do that. Had to have told him to do that. He's been doing everything Claudia said. Because
Then
Claudia showed him...
Why would she save her? Didn't she bring her down to the bunker?
Yeah, but maybe older Claudia told him that.
Where's that, milk?
That's just some canned beans.
Vergiss ihn.
She's deaf too. I thought she was only mute. Did you know she was deaf too?
Yeah. It said she was there.
They said she was mute. No one said she was deaf. Whoa!
I told you, back with Hannah. They're gonna show Hannah.
2053, not 1953. They just shot straight
Oh,
into
yeah.
the...
Oh,
She's in
shit.
See, I told you,
She
when they
walked through the
touched
portal.
fingers, I wondered at that time, did she get pulled in? And she did.
Yep. They're just about the same age. Mother and daughter, daughter, mother.
So weird. I don't think they know. Do you think Elizabeth knows that that's her
Maybe
daughter?
Elizabeth, but not Charlotte.
I don't think Elizabeth knows. I think she named her kid after her mom, not realizing that her kid is her mom. Katharina.
Oh, shit!
That's where she gets that shit from, her mom.
Fuck!
Her mom abusive as fuck. That's why she act all crazy all the time. They look just alike.
Tische aufräumen.
I'm surprised you ain't killed that lady.
Muss man jedem alles zweimal sagen.
Oh, she must have been hell to live with.
That's why she is the way she
This
is.
girl
like you
doing her
said.
damn homework and you hitting her and going talking about some don't make me repeat myself.
Pop upside the head.
You gotta leave your husband there.
Here come the split screen.
I'm telling you, older Claudia told him, not her. She about to be shocked as fuck that she did. Yep. I just wonder why. I don't know how that fixes anything. Oh, you about to go to the cave with them. That's when she gets kidnapped, probably.
Is that him building a cave?
That's him trying to make a tunnel or something. Waiting
It
for her to
is.
come join him. Oh, she's following Bartaz. I wouldn't trust that motherfucker for nothing.
Fuck no.
That's why he's uncomfortable, because he knows who the old man is. A part of the cult.
That's that room. Where all the shit happens.
Correct.
Was ist das hier?
Das ist eine Art Geheimbuch. Der alte Thanos ist der einzige, der von ihm
That's that older guy, right?
überzeugt, die Gesetze von
This shit getting deeper.
das Leben in das investiert und sein Sohn nach ihm.
This shit's getting deeper. So there's obviously some previous shit going on.
Versucht die Dinge wieder so zu bauen. Er war schon mal hier, in der Zukunft. Hat die Frauen etwas gefragt, ob Adam dich geschickt hat. Adam hat er getötet.
Er ist Adam.
She's still got that same hairstyle. Everything's connected to
Dieser Welt treffen sich
Trinity.
Infinity, not
Infinity,
Trinity.
sorry. Infinity.
laufen die
Sorry.
Momente zu
On both sides.
gleicher Weise.
But,
But
it all
eventually
pretty
it
much happens.
Come.
Die Apokalypse geschieht in meiner Welt genauso wie in der bereits in 3 Tagen.
Why they didn't tell us what they
I
said?
was just about to say that. Do not say in the comments what she says. I'm pretty sure it's going to come up later on.
No.
No?
What I'm gonna do is,
Don't.
because we're not watching this on Netflix, I'm gonna go on Netflix with the translation on. And
Yeah,
if
figure it out.
Netflix itself doesn't show the translation, then we know we're not supposed to know right now.
Yes.
But it could just be the site not showing us. You know what I mean? The last thing I wanted to talk about from him, he was saying like the townhouse was the last member, which that's the clockmaker.
Yeah.
But he said that his son was a member too. So I'm wondering, is the blind guy the original clockmaker, or is that the clockmaker's son? Because when did he have a son? But I'm just assuming that the blind guy is the original clockmaker.
All right, guys. That was season 3, episode 2, The Survivors. There was a lot of things happening, but like you guys said, a lot of stuff is not going to make sense towards the end of the season. So taking that in, I really can't make no predictions. I really don't know where this is going. You?
No.
Yeah, it's like, it's just giving you some kind of info, but it's literally all over the place, right? You agree? So, So what you guys said is true. It is all over the place. I have no idea where this is going. At least the first 2 seasons you could kind of see a little bit, even though it was tricky to connect things. But this is like prepare for the ending, right?
Because everything's been flipped around, so you don't have any real basis to go off of anymore.
Yeah, you're living off of 2 different timelines or
colliding together.
Universes colliding. So it's like
you can go anywhere.
Literally, you could go in any direction. It is sad to see older Regina die like that, and Jace. I don't know if I believe that Claudia would tell him to kill her.
Well, he said her.
Yeah, he just said her.
And especially because the younger Claudia, who took her there, gave her the medication, I'm guessing it's a cancer medication, she dropped her flashlight. She was completely upset that her daughter died. And think of it, they're in that world. No one knows they're there. The only person who would know that she's there would be older Claudia.
Yes.
Because who else is going to tell him, oh, she's at this exact location? So I think older Claudia told her side piece, like, look, go kill our kid, because if not, she's not going to survive anyways.
But where was he throughout this whole explosion?
We haven't seen him in a long time.
Very long time.
I'm assuming he's been somewhere else with Claudia maybe for a while. Because we haven't seen him.
Since first season 1.
Yeah.
Since season 1.
I don't know if we saw him. I think we saw him a little bit in season 2. I think we saw him once in season 2.
I don't remember. I don't remember seeing him in season 2, honestly. But
if not, it was
been a
definitely
while.
Season 1.
Even if it was season 2, we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Very long time. But it's just weird. Where was he throughout this whole time of the explosion?
He went with Claudia somewhere in time or something.
Because she seemed like she was always traveling by herself, keeping things a secret. So, I mean, she could have had a right-hand man, which could have been him, throughout this whole thing.
Well, he was working with Elizabeth's dad, remember? With Claudia, older Claudia. So it's not like they weren't working together.
Yeah. So it's just weird. But I'm glad I got to really see Katrina and Ulrich finally reunite after all these.
Sad.
What's sad? Because he was a lot older than she was expecting. She was expecting to see the man she knows the way he looks.
I don't think so. They told her that he's been there for 34 years. So I'm not sure someone would expect someone to be incarcerated for 34 years and not look 34 years older.
I think she was in slight disbelief. That could have
probably
been.
When you see it, but I think she had to have known.
I mean,
even when they told her,
like, this guy's been there for no, I can't. I want to see for myself. And when she really saw like the back of him, the gray long hair, and then she slowly crept around him, and slowly starting to notice the features. Like, that's my husband. Like, he's really been here for a long time. I wish I would have seen their conversation. Like, they had to have a conversation. You think so?
I don't think so.
No? You think?
Because he was so quiet. He was just shaking. And I don't think I think he's so, his fuel tank is so on empty at this point. Yeah. Because he got out.
Yep. Saw his
even
son.
Before he got out, Hannah was there and could have saved him.
No. Well,
so that was like a punch in the face, because she could have saved him and he had his hopes up, and then that was taken from him. And then he got out, had Mikkel, was like 10 feet from the cave, so that was a punch in the face. And then he's just been sitting in solitary for all this time after that. So I think his tank is so on empty that he doesn't even know what to say or do or think anymore. Like, he's just waiting to die at this point, I think.
Yeah, because he's almost delusional. And
I don't think he's delusional.
No, because the way he looked at it, he almost like, is this his dream? But he knows, like, the way she interacted, like, you can see the expression on her face. Like, she's stunned, and he's like, oh, no, this is not a dream. And the way they did a split screen of them looking at each other, and it wasn't like he was like, come back to me. I
think he kind of has a set in his brain that he's never going to get out of there. Yeah. And maybe he wishes different. Maybe he wishes the whole Hannah thing never happened. Maybe he wishes none of this would have happened.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I agree. I feel like if he didn't do all this, none of this would have happened. Yeah, but but he don't realize it would have happened regardless, right?
Absolutely not, because if he would have never went back in time and hurt Gramps.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
None of this would have happened, period. Because if Gramps wasn't hurt, then he would have never had to mess with Noah, because the mom was pushing Gramps to be with Noah because Noah was the priest and he was helping. After Gramps had that accident, he was who was helping him, and that's how Gramps got brainwashed into even helping Noah to begin with. So literally, if he would have never went back, that whole segment, it could have happened differently, but it would not have happened that way because he wouldn't have not ever been a part of it.
Because we see in the other timeline, things happen, but in a different way.
Or even to the point of not going back in time, leaving his phone, because his phone is what got the time machines to start working too.
Yep.
So he's a big issue with that as well. And then if you can go further back in that, his dad's mom is Noah's sister too. So like it's all crazy anyways.
Very crazy.
He could have stopped or at least prevented a few things if he didn't go back.
In the time frame that Katrina is in right now, which is the 80s?
Yeah.
I wonder where the fuck Hannah is. Because she went back to the 50s with Ulrich, with like around the time he first got there.
Yep.
So where the fuck is she at this time frame in the 80s as an older Polish person? Because she looked like she was trying to get up on, I forgot.
Claudia's dad.
Yeah, Claudia's dad. I wonder how that played out and what kind of connection.
They probably smashed and that's it.
Did they have kids? What happened? Something happened secretly that we don't know about yet? Something had. They're going to eventually get on.
They're going to have to. She hasn't been in an episode in so long.
They have to explain where the hell she is, what happened with all that. Because we all know she a sneaky bitch. And I hate to use that word, but she is a sneaky bitch. Who the hell knows who she manipulated? And she's so far ahead of the game in terms of time frame where she's at. Like, she knows how to manipulate people. Plus, they don't know who the hell she is or what her history is of manipulating people. Really, nobody did until recently, right? In time frame of current time, how manipulative she is. So, I wonder what influence she did from 50s, from 80s until current time or future, whatever you want to call it, because we're dealing with different time frames here. So, I wonder where she at, what she doing, and all that. What else happened? Elizabeth, we've seen her progression slowly, not all the way. I really don't see what made her turn into what we know her as an older person. I mean,
we starting to
see the seeds. We're starting to see the seeds, but what made her completely flip over?
Noah.
And he said.
Like he's staying in the caves right now as well, so she's gonna end up going. She's gonna run away and go to them caves, or when he says that I'll take care of her, like I am gonna take care of her after you die. Maybe something happens where her dad dies, and then she goes to the caves or something like that.
Because that's the only person she technically knows, right? That's who she trusts. And usually, you feel comfort in somebody you already at least somewhat know.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is stranger to you.
Especially when you're a kid.
Especially when you're a kid. It makes me even more curious to see, as her Elizabeth's older self, seeing her mother in her future timeline and how that's going to play out. Because obviously, what's her name? Charlotte stepped through that portal at the time of the explosion.
Well, at the time of the explosion, they touched.
Yeah, they touched.
And it brought her
So
in.
did it just yank her in, or she just walked through?
I think it kind of did the same thing as when Jonas and Gramps touched, and it kind of flipped them. Mm-hmm. But instead of flipping them, I think it just sucked Charlotte in.
What if Elizabeth pulled her because she knew she would die from the explosion? Grab her like, you coming with me because you're about to die, and what's going on at that point? I don't know. It could have happened. But she didn't age at all. Obviously, this is not that long after the explosion happened. She's pretty much, she's dirty, but it can't be that much longer after.
It's not.
She's still trying to
grasp
everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Because this has got still fresh for her. So it is weird. I mean, I would feel weird at that point. I mean, seeing somebody who calling you mom, understanding that could be your daughter in a different time frame, and it's everything looking like the apocalypse, or dilapidated, I should say. I know they're going to explore more of that because obviously Elizabeth has a big part in the future, huge part. Because she's like the main ringleader with everything going on. We are going in the past with Jonas, and I like to call it the covenant of them becoming the older selves we know as Adam, right?
Yeah.
This is the seeds of all that starting to happen.
And the clockmaker is influencing Jonas into becoming Adam. And they're in the 1800s right now.
That makes me think how deep does this really go? Because they feel like it's almost like they insinuating, like, well, not insinuating. They knew this was going to happen. They knew these kids were coming to this time frame. They're influencing what they need to do, influencing Jonas to eventually, we know, become Adam and change his.
I'm not entirely sure if that the clockmaker. It might be the first time a clockmaker has even met Jonas. And not necessarily that. I think he's just talking, like, the clockmaker knows about the traveling and stuff.
Yes.
But I think that has to be, like, the clockmaker we know, that has to be his dad.
It could be.
And the clockmaker we know that later makes the time machine, I think that's, like, his son or something.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look like the clockmaker, but they have the same last name.
Yeah. It could be something, one of his distant, like, maybe a father, grandfather.
The only other thing they ever brought up was his son, though.
Well, it has to be his grandfather.
That he had a son.
It has to be his grandfather because he's too old to be his father. He's still
Unless
with the
he
1800s.
traveled back in time more.
It could have been. Because you know what's funny? It could be him because we haven't seen him in a very long time.
But it didn't look like him.
No, it didn't. But did he have glasses? I don't remember.
No, but he was blind, so why would he wear glasses if he's blind?
I mean, technically, just a good example. Stephen King, he said he's legally blind.
People who are legally blind can still kind of see.
But over time it gets worse. So
yeah,
since
but
he's
if
so
someone's
old,
completely white, shot eyes, blind, you're not going to carry glasses around your face for what?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, at that point, let's say you break it or something. At that decade or that century of 18, you're not going to get no pair of glasses.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say the glasses of whether or not it's him or not.
No, I'm just saying
blind,
it could be.
period.
I'm just saying it's either him
I think
or
it's a relative,
or
like
distant
dad
relative, like a grandfather. I don't think it's that. I think it's his. I think it's his grandfather. So how old was the 50s, right? So yeah, it could be his father.
But they're in the 1880s right now.
Not 1880s.
Yes, they are.
It's got to be late 1800s.
I said it's like 1887.
Well, every 33 years, right? Yeah, you're right. So it had to be 18. So that would have to be.
And the clockmaker was what, in 53 when Ulrich went there? He was like in his 20s.
The clockmaker?
He was like in his 20s. The
so
first
that's got to be his
Ulrich
grandfather. It's got to be his grandfather.
It's something like that.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that you have that. They brought Martha there, not the Martha we know, like she said. It's strange because they never showed. Well, that Martha got to be the Martha that the Jonas we know is talking to, right? The older Martha, much older.
Yeah.
That's got to be that Martha.
Yeah, it is.
So, it's weird because is it really the clockmaker's father influence or the older Martha influencing Jonas?
That's a different Jonas.
Different?
That's the Jonas that got pulled out for the first time into a different world.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The Jonas that the clockmaker is influencing is the middle-aged one that's been going through these cycles, and that's the first time he's met that guy. And that's the one who meets younger Jonas. I think he's influencing him to become Adam.
Yeah. And I wonder if this is going to play out like we think. I have a feeling that they're going to put a spin on it somehow, and it's going to be completely not what we think.
I have no idea what to think of.
Like you guys said, nothing's going to make sense. So I really don't have much to say. I mean, no, because it's hard to pinpoint where this is going because it literally is all over the place. We need more
context. Maybe the next few episodes we'll get some.
Yeah, maybe. So we will end it right there. We will get into the next one pretty soon. Thanks for being patient, guys. You have anything to say? Shout out? Anything? No. Guys, check us out on all our other reactions. If you like the other shows we watch, please check them out. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Comment below. Remember the 1K subs giveaway. Please comment. We will give you guys the winner. 2 winners, right?
2 winners.
2 winners. A prize in helping us reach that goal. So it's your boy Maaly Maal with Maaly Maal Reactions. It's Jay, and we were back with another reaction to Dark, Season 3, Episode 3. Yes. Right? We don't know the name of it. Hopefully we get more context, but we will catch you guys on the
flippity flip.
Peace.